What's going on, you guys? My name's Tyknots, and welcome to Top 5 Unknowns, 5 scariest apps you should avoid. Number 5. The Alert app is available on the Apple App Store and is essentially an app that sends you an alert every time someone dies. When a person passes, you'll get a notification that will then trigger an obnoxious scream, followed by the person's name and their cause of death. Afterward, you have the option to share the person's info on social media or change your phone's wallpaper to an image of this person. The app also gives you access to home videos, funeral recordings, and even interviews of the person when available. You can then leave comments and condolences for the family as well. The app is available for just 99 cents and is all sorts of weird and creepy, but check it out if you're interested. Number 4. This next app seems oddly relevant considering the recent allegations against Facebook and its privacy policies. The app is known as Stalker and is said to be similar to Foursquare, however it uses your friend's Facebook data and location info to track them, then showing your friend's last known location on a map. Many are comparing this app to Foursquare, which also tracks and shares your last known location. However, this app takes it a step further and allows your friends to access your info, even when you don't knowingly supply it to them. The app no longer appears to be available, though just a few years ago it was free to download. One concerning aspect of the app is that it was initially marketed toward younger teens and even children, which seemed quite odd for all the obvious reasons. It was originally launched back in 2009 and cancelled a short while afterward, and it doesn't appear to have really taken off, and thankfully so. Number 3. The Baby Shaker app was a controversial app that was released back in 2009. The app was a very basic game in which you were tested to see how long you could stand the sounds of a crying baby before shaking your device to get it to stop. Upon shaking your phone, red X's would then appear over the baby's eyes and the counter would stop and the baby's crying would turn to an eerie silence. The description of the app read, "On a plane, on the bus, or in a theater. Babies are everywhere and you don't want them to be. See how long you can endure his or her adorable cries before you just have to find a way to quiet that baby down." The app was available for just a few days before there was an outpouring of concern and disdain over the app's presence on the Apple App Store. Numerous charity agencies and concerned adults wrote into Apple, demanding the app's removal, and so it was done. In all, the app was only available for about 2 days before it was pulled, though there doesn't appear to be any mention of a statement from Apple regarding why the app was ever approved in the first place.
Public outcry shakes down a controversial application from Apple's iPhone App Store. This is YouTube video of the 99-cent Baby Shaker app, or a program that imitates a crying baby. When it's loaded onto the iPhone, the user would shake the phone until 2 red X's appeared over the baby's eyes. An Apple spokesperson says the Baby Shaker app went on sale Monday, but was pulled from the iPhone store by Wednesday. Organizations such as the National Center on Shaken Baby Syndrome and the Sarah Jane Brain Foundation condemned Apple for even letting the app go on sale. For MSNBC.com, I'm Dara Brown.
Number 2. This next app is quite strange, but serves a very profound purpose. The Alzheimer's Association developed an app back in 2012 that was developed to stimulate how painful it is for an Alzheimer's victim to lose his or her memories, being largely unable to regain them. The app would request access to your Facebook profile, then selectively delete your photos and posts until there was nothing left, except for a vacant Facebook profile. After the experience, users were encouraged to share their feelings toward the loss of their photos in an effort to raise awareness of pain and suffering that Alzheimer's can cause. The app was an instant hit and was covered by numerous blogs and websites at the time, with the campaign appearing to have been a large-scale success. Number 1. Depending on who you ask, this final app is quite disturbing. The app was known as Girls Around Me and would use Facebook info from individuals in your nearby area to show a map of all the women who are in your immediate proximity. This is allegedly designed to allow users to see the guests of a certain party or public gathering before going, so that they knew their odds of being able to, quote, score. This app would take info from men who are nearby as well, showing a gender ratio chart to better illustrate the likelihood of you meeting someone of the opposite sex. What's even creepier is that not only does the app show all of the names and locations of these women that users are presumably intended to prey upon, but it will also show you their photo as well as basic info about them. Imagine how useful and dangerous this app could be if it fell into the wrong hands. It could have literally been used as a GPS for sexual predators to target their next victim. Thankfully, the app doesn't appear to be available anymore, and a newer app seems to have taken its place, called Who's Around Me, with this new app solving many of the obvious issues surrounding the original.
Girls Around Me is a controversial app that's been called creepy by a lot of people, which is totally baseless, okay? Downloading an app on your phone that allows you to pinpoint the location of girls around you who've checked in using Foursquare and then links to their Facebook accounts is totally not creepy. I'm lying, it's totally creepy.
The app has been voluntarily pulled from their app store, but there's a huge issue going on here on whether or not the app is being slammed for being controversial or whether or not it's just organizing information that's already out there.
Girls Around Me uses location data from mobile service Foursquare to view nearby girls or guys. The user can then just sit there and scan through people and preview their pictures. When the app was started, Foursquare got all pissy and said it violated their API policy. Apple removed the app this past Saturday night. It was invented by a company called iFree Innovations, a Russian-based app designer.
iFree Innovations released a statement saying that they were misunderstood. They said in the statement, the app was intended for facilitating the discovering of great public venues nearby.
On the other hand, the app's website states, in the mood for love or just after a one-night stand, Girls Around Me puts you in control.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to click that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell to keep updated with our videos.